Hello, my beautiful friends and beautiful beings of light. Expectations, that's what I want to talk about today. When we have expectations of others, when we talk about, well, yes, I expect you this or I expect you that, to do this or that, and we also talk about having high expectations and having low expectations. So that's what I want to talk about today. Have you ever said, well, I don't have many high expectations from this person, or, well, I have quite low expectations from that person? When we say that, it's, especially when we say I have low expectations, or somebody tells you to have low expectations, it's almost like we're doing the other person a favor. I don't have high expectations from you. Like, I'm doing them a favor. But in reality, these expectations only have anything to do with us. That's it. It is not about the other person. It's what we believe another person should be like, should say, should do, or not. Or it's almost also like it's okay. I let you off this time, but we're not doing it for the other person. We're doing it for ourselves. That is the only reason why we have expectations. Expectations is for us. Even if some people, they talk about having expectations that are quite good. Like I expect somebody to be respectful. I expect somebody to allow me to be who I am. I expect somebody, I understand that. But you see, it's still something that you expect for yourself. Even if you say, I expect these people to do that for the community. So expectations, we need to understand that we have them. It doesn't mean that the people you are expecting to be respectful, to be kind, to be loving, that they shouldn't be kind and respectful and loving. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that we need to understand where we are coming from. Because our disappointment, when we feel let down, is from our expectations. They don't see it that way because they don't even know what you expect from them when you are feeling let down. So let me give you an example. If you feel that you have a really good friend, understand that this friend cannot be everything you want for you. It means that you have friends who will bring you something because that's who they are. Other friends, you'll be able to do things with them, talk about something with them because that's who they are. When we have a problem and we expect sympathy, we expect understanding, we expect maybe some support, some help on that emotional level, and we go to a friend who is very practical, right? I mean, ask her anything or him anything on that practical side, and you'll get that. But ask them on that emotional side to connect with that side, emotional side, and maybe they are just not at ease there. Maybe they haven't really connected with that, and now you're asking them to connect with that. And if they don't connect with that for your benefit, to help you, which I totally understand, right? But now you're asking them to connect with that so that they can help you. And if they don't give you that, you feel let down. You feel they're not really very good friends because they could not connect with their emotion so that you could get that sympathy, that empathy, whatever it is, that support that you are looking for. So we need to understand, instead of saying, I don't expect you to do that, in that sense of, well, yeah, you are going to let me down anyway, I don't expect you. Understand what you are asking for from various people. I mean, you wouldn't go to your doctors for a haircut. I mean, who knows, maybe your doctor has got many skills, but you know who to go to for that, right? So equally, we have people around us who are not yet at that place of being able to give you that sympathy, and not because of you, not because they don't like you, not because they don't love you, not because they don't want to support you, but because they have not connected with that yet. And they probably have no idea how to do it for themselves, let alone doing it for you. It's very important, really, that we understand our expectations. That's all it is. I mean, it is a vast subject, vast topic. I deal with that a lot in my coaching, especially as I'm really coaching around emotional well-being and relationships. So this is a big one for me, right? It's a big part of my program. The program that I have, Free to Be You program, this is one of the parts of the wheel. And of course, there is a lot more to say than this, but already understand that when you expect something, just think, am I expecting something from the wrong person? And again, I'm saying the wrong person because of the skills right now, because of how they are connecting themselves with what you're expecting them to offer you. That's really what it's all about. So, when we feel disappointed, instead of then feeling that hurt and feeling, oh my gosh, his friend was horrible to me, they made it worse, they just said, and I've been there, right? I have been there. I remember, oh gosh, so many years ago now, and I was quite young, my paternal grandmother died. And I was here in England, and she was in Paris, and then they were taking her to Spain to have the funeral there, and I could not get there. I was devastated, and I said to this person, I'm not going to give you the name of this person, but somebody a lot older than me. I was quite young then, and I just started crying for the loss. She just died the day before, so I was still very much in that pain. And I got absolutely no sympathy. I mean, it was, she was 80, so what do you expect? I mean, it's a good age to die anyway. And that's all. I was horrified. I was shocked. I was hurt. I really thought, I'm never, ever, ever going to this person for any sympathy. And in fact, the whole time I knew this person, it wasn't worth it. There was nothing there, maybe for me, right? But what I got to learn is that it was just that, I did feel at the time, I was quite young, and I did feel at the time almost like shamed, like I shouldn't be crying. I should actually, yes, be very matter of fact. My grandmother was 82, however old she was, and I should not be grieving her like this. But no, it wasn't that. I was absolutely entitled to be grieving, but this person was just not the right person to go to for sympathy. And so you learn that there is no right or wrong. I'm not coming from that place of she was wrong and I was right, or she was right and I was wrong, or whatever it is. It's just understanding our expectations and where we place them. That's it. To start with is understanding where we are placing our expectations. If I try to get a friend of mine, just because he's a man, to help with house maintenance, and this person has no idea because they really do not do DIY ever, and now I feel hurt because it's like, oh no, sorry, but call somebody else, I'm not doing it. It's not because they're attacking me, it's themselves. It's expected something from somebody who, well, definitely didn't have that skill. This might be very matter of fact, they don't have that skill, they can't help me, that's it. I can't ask anyone to do some work on my car unless they know what they're doing. Yeah, of course I would not ask them that. But we seem to put some expectations on some people, whoever they are, where they are not good at that because they have not connected. Why? It doesn't matter really right now. What I'm saying, this is the very beginning of understanding what expectations are about. So when we feel hurt by somebody because they could not provide what we wanted, maybe emotionally, and usually it is on that level that we feel let down, to say, well, I don't expect anything from them anymore. Let's not be in that judgmental place. Let's just say, I've learned that this person is not the person I will go to for that, and that's fine. Rightly or wrongly, right now it's not about going deeper into it. It's just for you to understand where you are placing your expectations and what could be happening there. So that's it for this coaching session. Quickly, this was because of a question that I've had before, and I thought I would do a video. So it's like a question and answer coaching session. Okay, so that's that. If you have any questions, any comments, anything that you want to share, please do so in the comments there, or get in touch with me. If you want to know more, if this has brought something up to you and you need to speak about this a bit more, please get in touch. So that's that. And wherever you are, I am wishing you lots and lots of love.